Hello, my name is Mark Delancey. I'm the Technical Director for the Northern Arizona University Department of Theater, and I'm going to give you a tour of our facilities. Starting out here, we're in our main office, which we share with the music department. On this side over here, we have our administrative assistant and our chair's office. Now we're going to head out into this main first hallway outside of the office where most of our offices are for the faculty. And we're going to visit one of the general classrooms that we use. So this classroom is a smart classroom. It has a projector, computer, and a whiteboard on the projector screen. It seats probably about 30 students. We share this room with music from time to time. A large number of our classes happen in here. As we leave the classroom, there is a board up here which has information about graduate schools and internships, various things that are happening around campus, and also sometimes jobs off of campus. Up here there, here's our hallway. Take a quick look here. This is my office, which is fairly reflective of different offices that we have here. Has a computer, a fair bit of space. Over here on the left is our little departmental library, where we have a student staff in here for various times during the semester, and students can come and get specific library books pertaining to our subject. We are also very close to the main library on campus, the Klein Library, just next door to us. Come out here, and we'll see the first of our performing spaces. It's the studio theater. Audiences, parking lot is right out there, so pretty easy access to the studio theater. Along here are some of the shows that have been done in the past. This board right here is normally where headshots and program info would be. And then here we have box office and lobby. Off to our right through those double doors is a smaller dressing room. Has a restroom, mirrors, lights, running water. Used more like a green room than a dressing room. Here's our first performing space, the studio theater. It's a very flexible performing space, easy to have seating in just about any arrangement you'd like. It's currently set up in the round. When it's in the round, we can seat somewhere close to about 150, thrust a little bit over 100, and other seating arrangements varying. The booth is up there above us, and there is a walk around, which is a little hard to see in this lighting, and a grid above. Here's the setup is here for, we were about to do tech. So here the lighting board controls are down here. That is the studio theater. We're gonna leave the studio theater and head to the design lab, which is the classroom we use for all of our design classes. There's also a smart classroom set up with 6 student workstations, or maybe 8, can't remember, see in a sec. As well as traditional drafting / drawing tables. So here's the design lab, 6 student workstations, a faculty workstation there. We have the ability to project information through the scanner. Also, there is a projector here with both screen and whiteboard. In that corner, there's a running water and a sink and supplies, large-scale printer, all back there. More work supplies for the classes back in here for students, and flat storage for papers and things like that. That is the design lab. This classroom is only for the theater department. I'm gonna head down the hallway here, more posters of shows that were done in the past. And we're heading down towards costume department facilities. We'll take a look at our first dressing room. So we have two dressing rooms that we use for the shows. Both of them have plenty of chairs, mirrors, lighting. Each of them has an ADA compliant bathroom. Each of them has a privacy area if needed for fittings or changing. The restrooms also do include a shower in both. So this is one of the two. Classes are held in here during the day sometimes. Costumes, craft subjects. As we leave the dressing room, we have our call board, the departmental call board, where all departmental production info, class info, things like that are put up here, production assignments for the year, all of that stuff that we need students to pay attention to. We go past the other dressing room. Right here we have the student organizations boards, so USITT, AZP, Alpha Psi Omega. All are active on campus. They all have a call board. Take a quick look at our costume shop. Lots of workstations for people working on the shows. Ironing tables, construction patterning tables, forms, everything you might need. The costume shop supervisor's office is in the back there. If we have a show active, usually the designer drawings will be right there on that board. Next, we're going to take a look at 151, the performance lab, where most of the performance classes happen. Good sized space, whiteboards on the wall if needed. Usually this room would be full of a bunch of cubes as well. They're in the process of being refurbished. They're up on the stage, we'll see them later. We did just fix the door and window units. And then sometimes smaller student productions are held in here as well. So that's room 151. We'll leave here. I'll head through our green room. The green room is mostly used as a place for the students to relax between classes. It is used before shows as well, but we often use 151 as an actual green room. So students can get lockers if they like, store stuff here during the day. Come back here. Back in this hall, got blinded for a sec, sorry. Back in this room, here we have our laundry room. Nice new laundry machines, washers and dryers, good sink, the dye machine back there. All usable by only us. And then back here we have one of our storage places for props. Okay, we're gonna head up now to the shop and the Clifford E. White Theater. Here we are in the scene shop. First, we have a paint area right when you come in. A couple of sinks there, storage areas for paint. Areas over here for all our safety gear for the students. Come into the main shop. We have a tool cage over here with portable tools. And then the stationary tools are around the shop here, table saw, a couple of chop saws, bandsaw. We have a paint frame on the back wall so we can paint large objects, move them up and down. Very handy. And now we'll come out onto the stage for the Clifford E. White. Here's our cubes that were being redone for the different classrooms. Over on this side, we've had a sort of dedicated prop area below and hand prop storage above. Look out onto the audience. The proscenium itself is about 36 feet wide and around 18 feet tall. This is our audience. Backstage, we have about 37 fly lines, double purchase. Walk out into the house and get a look at the stage. Here we can see Clifford E. White from the audience perspective. And we'll come up here real quickly. Look at the tech area. Most of our tech is run from the back of the house now rather than up in the old stage manager booth above. So here we have our facilities for running lights, sound, and media. All set up by Ben Alexander. Very nice. And then lastly, we'll take a little trip out to the lobby. So here we come into the lobby for the Clifford E. White. We have 2 monitors out here for audience information prior to the show and things like that. Nice view of a part of the campus. We're right across the street from the Union where most of the food options are in this area. And then just to our left, you can barely see it, is the Klein Library. To our right is the rest of the building where our amphitheater is. Far off in the distance is the bookstore. So we're close to most of the important stuff. This concludes the tour of the theater. I hope you enjoyed looking at our facilities. Thank you.